Naja, die Hand ist scharf, komischerweise.
Ja,
Warte
ja.
mal.
Vielleicht die Beleuchtung, ich weiß nicht.
Hm.
Also Fokus hier heißt automatisch, ja?
Ja, normalerweise schon.
Mhm.
Ist.
Linken online.
Die Hand ist scharf.
Ja,
Auch hier.
ja, ja. Was war das? Weißt du, ich habe diese Kabels angeschlossen, nachdem ich das
Ja,
hochgefahren
ja,
bin.
ist so.
Macht das einen Unterschied?
Das ist egal.
Das ist egal, okay, dann.
Aber
Nee.
warum? Das ist schon komisch. Machen wir HDMI. Dürfen die deinen Bildschirm sehen?
Hm? Ja, ja.
Schauen wir mal, wie das aussieht. Ist aber auch unscharf, dann liegt es aber an dir.
Das liegt an der Verbindung, oder?
Ja, liegt es an dir.
Oh nein.
Ist gut.
Das
Vielleicht ist das so
normalerweise diese OBS zuständig.
USB. Könnten wir die
Ja,
da stecken? Vielleicht
das ist kaputt vom letzten Mal.
Ach so, okay.
Das ist,
Okay. Dann ist schlecht. Dann ist schlecht. Aber es liegt eher an deinem PC.
Ist vielleicht ein Filter in Zoom an.
Es ist auch locker, das hier.
Ja, das ist nicht gut. Weil wenn wir da schon ein Problem haben, ist das auch nicht gut, gell? Das funktioniert auch noch nicht.
Das
Mit
funktioniert.
der Maus?
Nein,
Okay. Oh,
funktioniert nicht.
dann ist ein Problem mit deinem Laptop.
Ja. Aber hier die Einstellungen von Kamera ist richtig, oder? Mediaboard
Mediaport, ja.
ist richtig,
Das ist
ja.
alles korrekt, ja.
Das machen wir so.
Ja, komisch ist, wenn man höher hält, dann ist die Hand
Ja,
ist
siehst
scharf,
du,
gell?
dann ist es scharf, ja? Aber
Hm.
jetzt soll man das hier wechseln?
Ist auch nur ein Teil scharf, gell?
Nee,
Hast du einen Filter eingestellt?
nee,
Wie bei der Kamera, Hintergrundfilter, Schwammen oder irgend sowas.
nee.
Das sieht so aus. Weil du kannst hier nicht wechseln, weil das ist HDMI und das ist USB.
Mhm.
Das bringt nichts.
Nein, ich meine hier, das am Kabel liegt, oder?
Ach so, na, ich glaube nicht, dass es am Kabel liegt. Kann ich mir nicht vorstellen.
Mhm.
Glaube ich nicht, weil das ist auch HDMI, da können wir nichts ändern. Es sieht so aus, als ob da ein Filter eingestellt ist.
Ja, glaube ich nicht. Aber selbst wenn, dann wird das mit dem Kamera nicht machen.
Ja, aber weil die Hand scharf ist, weißt du? Das
Ja,
auch,
ja, vielleicht das liegt an der
ja,
Entfernung.
ja, das sieht aus wie ein Filter. Weißt du, wie wenn du ein Zoom-Meeting hast,
Ja, ja.
dann stellst du einen Hintergrundfilter ein. So schaut das da aus, siehst du?
Ja, ich verstehe, was du meinst.
Das
Okay, dann
gibt's
vielleicht, ich versuche es jetzt mit Restart und
Mhm.
dann sonst auch Kamera, also Sie sehen meine Kamera hier,
Ja,
das sehen sich normal, oder?
ja,
So mal Kamera.
kannst du auch machen, ne? Schauen wir, was da jetzt kommt. Siehst du, das schaut noch
So.
Filter aus. Du hast einen Filter eingestellt.
Wo wird das
Das
eingestellt?
ist eine gute Frage. Aber so schaut es aus, definitiv.
Ja, jetzt ist es.
Kannst du nochmal auf Kameraeinstellungen gehen oder da Einstellungen? Hintergrundfilter? Ich wusste nicht, dass das.
Ja, hier, Hintergrund.
Verwischen, genau, das tust du raus. Jetzt.
Ja, jetzt. Aber wie ist das gekommen? Also, manchmal, weißt du, hast du einen Knopf und dann aus Versehen.
Ja. Ich
Super.
wusste nicht, dass das
Ja,
funktioniert,
ja.
aber wieder was dazugelernt.
Ja, okay. Ja, man lernt nie aus.
Man lernt
Okay,
ja, jetzt auch da.
okay,
Jetzt ist
okay,
fertig.
super. Danke. Schönen Tag. Ciao, ciao. Okay, sorry, we had a small technical problem. I hope it's solved now. And you can see the worksheet. but it is online in Ireland. So, guys online, you can see me now and hear me clearly or see the document.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me give you some hint for solving the first question here. As you see here, you have coordinates of 2 points or 3 points. Now, if I have the coordinates of points and I want to construct a vector connecting the 2 points. So this is point A, this is point B, this is the vector connecting A, B. Now this point here is called the head of the vector, and this point here is called the tail. Okay? To construct this vector AB, we need to subtract the coordinates of the head minus the coordinates of the tail, and that's it. Okay? So here, for instance, AB will be -2 minus, from the formula, 1. The second one will be 2 minus -2, and so on. Okay? So coordinate-wise, you subtract it and you get the vectors. Similarly, the other vectors. Here you have to be careful which one is tail, which one is head, because the direction makes a difference. And then after you create the vector, you just square x, y, and z, add them up and take the square root, and this is the magnitude. Okay? So here the thing is, this is, by the way, it's called the directional vectors in linear algebra. So connecting points.
For instance, on question 1, where it says like the vector of A, B, B, C. So would I always assume that the one on the left is the tail? So you see whether
Exactly. So this is, as you see here, the arrow is pointing from left to right. So you assume that this is the tail, this is the head. You just subtract the coordinates
of the head
from the tail. And you have to be careful, by the way, here, you have to be careful if you have a negative, so you might be having negative from the formula. So let me just try to write it here. So I hope it's clear, students online. Is this clear? How to get a vector equation out of 2 points? Is it clear? No feedback.
Yes.
Is it clear? So for instance, here, if you have this one is x2, y2, let's say z2, and this one you have x1, y1, z1. Then the vector AB will be x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. This is the vector. Okay, so it's clear. Okay. Now some formulas for that. I have a couple of formulas. I might print them out as well. Open script. More vectors this one. So here is an example how to do it. So this is an example how this is done. So the vector given the coordinates, this is in two-dimensional. Then you subtract BA vector. So you subtract AB, not BA, it's AB. And this is here the magnitude. See the magnitude?
Yeah.
You just square all the coordinates and then take the square root of all. Okay, so
But is the vector, on question 4, the vector product, is that basically like cross product?
this is the cross product. This is the cross product. So you need to construct the determinant.
Yeah,
Mm.
2 by 2. Well,
3 by 3.
3 by 3.
3. So you place ij and k in
Yeah.
the first row.
Quick question.
Yes, please.
I know that in the 3x3 vectors, when we would be timesing, let's say, the vector of A times B times C, I know that with the 3x3, and when I do that like section where I block out and I block out, so then I've got my little 4x4. And then I know when I take the first.
No, then you get you are reducing. You're
Yeah.
getting 2 by 2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I create the formula essentially, so like 2 times 5 minus 4 times 3, I know that there's when we did the 3x3s, like the A times B times C, there was usually a number on the outside which would multiply the answer of it. For essentially question 4, is there a multiplier from? I don't know.
Question number 4. You are talking about how to evaluate the determinant, or how to
to evaluate the determinant.
the determinant.
Because I know that then I have a value for I, J, and K.
Yeah.
I think I've got an answer, but I don't know if I have to multiply I by something before I get my final product. Do you know what I mean?
No, you don't need. You multiply just with the reduced with the reduced. You got it. So you have, first of all, you have to be careful about the sign.
Yeah.
Let me just do it here. So do it the way you understand, and then we can do it together. So question number 2, part 4 is a cross product. So we said that the cross product, first of all, I hope it's clear for everyone how to interpret this. How to interpret this IJK vector. So it's just like the triple, but IJK are just used to they are just the unit vectors in the different directions. So this just says that, sorry, this vector is -1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So this -1, 2, and 3. So I is just the X component, J is the Y, and so on.
Yeah.
Now let me just show you how to some paper here. Okay. Okay, the first thing you do, you are creating the 3x3 determinant. Okay. So this is question number 2, part 4. Here your colleague is asking about how we create or evaluate the cross or the vector product. Now, first of all, we place the vector in a determinant, and on top of the determinant, I list the vectors, the unit vectors in the 3 directions, I, J, K. And then here I have -1. So this reads here, if you see it. You see it? Okay, the first vector is -I. That means -1 is the constant there, multiplied by I, the constant multiplied by J and 3. And the second one, 3, 4, and 5. And then I told you that this is evaluated. There are a couple of ways, but this way is used here for the cross product. So this is positive, negative, positive. Okay, so it's alternating. Then what we do, we take the first here, the first entry here, and then we reduce this by canceling the row and the column where this occurs. So we are left with this one. Okay, with this determinant. So let me just write it, and then I will tell you how to evaluate. So I times the determinant 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here minus, this is important. So alternating plus, minus, plus, minus. Then here I take J. And similarly, I cancel the row and the column where J occurs. So I'm left with -1, 3, 4, and 5. And the last one here is K. Now, K, if I cancel this row And this
J minus 1, 3, 3 and 5.
J minus 1. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. 3 and 5. This was 3 and 5. And here K, I have minus 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 3 and 4. Okay. So this is how it reduced. Now, we said that if I have a 2 by 2 determinant, 2 by 2, so A in general, A, B, C, D, how to evaluate this is just cross multiplying along this diagonal, which is A times D, and subtract it from this diagonal C times B. So this is just the rule. So now I'm going to use this to evaluate these 3 2 by 2 determinants. So simply you multiply these out, this direction, subtract it from this direction. Multiply this, subtract it from this one. And you have to be careful for the negative sign. And that's it. So where was the problem here? You were
I was curious. So I managed to get then it's 2 multiplied by 5 minus 4 multiplied by 3.
yeah.
And then when I got and I made the three brackets, but I know, for instance, if we were doing B times C times A, I would then take the value of I in your matrices, and I multiply it by the result I get. But I was unsure.
Yeah, you multiply it, of course.
Yeah,
you
I just
multiply.
didn't know.
This is multiplication here. But this, as it states here, it's a determinant, 2 by 2 determinant, which is evaluated using this simple formula. Okay, so ultimately here you get I times 2 times 5 is 10 minus 12 minus here J. You have to be careful with the signs here.
Yeah.
Negative 5 times 9, which is
Negative
9, negative 14. And here you have K multiply negative 4, negative 6. Okay, so they're done.
negative.
Here you have to be careful that here negative 2, let's write it this way. Here you have negative 14, right?
Yes.
And you have another negative, so you have a positive 14J. And the last one, I guess you get negative 10K. So
Negative 10K, yeah. That's right. I just didn't have the positive sign on the 14.
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, because you have here negative 14. Okay, so this is the way to evaluate it. Okay, we have even one a little bit more complicated, which involves two complex, two multiplications, cross multiplication. Number 7, yeah, number 7. Here the parentheses indicate that this has the first priority.
Yeah, I'm going crap on that one.
Which one?
Number 7. Because I knew that when I did this.
You are already there.
I'm almost.
Yeah, but now before number 7, there is a formula. I don't know. For instance, here the area of the parallelogram, and did you evaluate this, the area of the parallelogram? So this one, I don't know whether you evaluated this first one.
The scalar product, yes. I got 20.
20, exactly. It's 20. So just multiplying -1, -3, plus 10, plus 25. Okay, so it's 20. The angle, anyone with the angle?
I got 40.974.
It's, let me just check it. So you got,
yeah, I got 90. Sorry, 40.974.
yeah, maybe here I have two digits after the comma, so 40.89 I got here. 89.
Because I know that for my the before I entered it in with ArcTan, I ended up with 0.755. Because
yeah. This is the cosine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe it's rounding. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
I have here 0.756. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's 40 point roughly 8
Yeah.
something. Okay. So I got here 40.989. I don't know. The scalar projection, this is the formula for this scalar projection is a projection of A onto another vector B. It's just the dot product divided by the magnitude of B. Notice that here, this is the scalar projection. If it's the vector projection, then you have here down magnitude of B squared, then you multiply with B. But
So it's 20 divided by 9, 16,
50, square root of 50.
Yeah, so 20 divided by the square.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 20 divided by the square root of 50.
Okay, I didn't do that. I'm gonna write down the thing actually.
Yeah, it's just notice that when we talk about projection, we talk about it as a magnitude or as a scalar or as a vector. So in this case, it's just the portion of this vector A on the vector B.
So the A on the vector.
On or onto also use. So usually you have this vector A, this is vector B. So this is A, this is B, and the projection here is something. This, for instance, this amount here. Now, if you are talking about vector, then it's directional. Then you need to multiply here by B, and down here square the magnitude. But here,
the area of the parallelogram would be A, the vector of A times B, then multiplied by 2.
across B. No. Here, the area of the parallelogram, you have two methods. Let me just write here what I got: 2I plus 14J minus 10K, right? So this is the cross product. This is here, it's just A is equal to the magnitude of the cross product. You got it? It's just the magnitude of this one. So you square -2. You remember the formula? I hope I have the graphic here. We said that the cross product just put it. I hope I have the graph here.
So the magnitude of the
magnitude of the vector, when I evaluated the cross product, I got a vector, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just take the magnitude of that one. You have the area. Now this is the area of the parallelogram spanned by the two vectors. If you want only the area of the triangle, then you take half of this amount. Okay. You got it? A very important vector here. So I don't know that. Guys online, are you following?
Yes, sir.
After you construct the product, the cross product in number 4. Exactly. So this is great. So number 5, it's the area of the parallelogram is just the magnitude of this vector evaluated in the previous step. So this will be -2 all squared.
Yeah, I think I got 17.32.
Hold on, I just check it here. Yes,
Yeah.
17.32 square unit. Okay. Always when you are talking about area, it's good to give without knowing the unit that it's a squared unit, whatever unit is used.
Okay, so 17.32 square.
Unit square or something. Okay, so yeah, you got it. Okay, great. So this one is 17.32 unit square. Now, question number 6 and number 8, you need this to evaluate this A times what we call the triple product, you remember? And notice that this is different from the one in number 7, sorry, because here you have twice the cross product. Here you have, this is a dot product and this is cross product. We said that this evaluating this amount here or this term is important for the 3 vectors. How to evaluate this? So this tells us much about the 3 vectors. First of all, I will give you the formula. Of course, here you can go and construct the cross product P cross C, and then apply the dot product to A. You will be getting the same. But I showed you a shortcut where you place just the 3 vectors in a 3 by 3 determinants. Here I don't need I, J, and K. I have 3 vectors, 3, 4, and 5, 2, -2, and 7. Okay? This is important. With evaluating this, you can answer both number, as I said, number 6 and number 7, and also other information. So this is an important triple product. And notice that this is different than this product because here I have twice cross products. Okay. After I evaluate this determinant, the area of the parallel pipe is is simply the magnitude of that, not the magnitude, the absolute value of this one. So here, if you get negative, then you just take the absolute value as the area of the shape there. I hope I must be having here some. Okay, guys online, is it clear what's how to evaluate the volume of this parallel pipe or whatever it's called? And here how it looks like. Okay. So I have the 3 vectors. And if I construct the cross product, I have here a parallelogram, which is the base of this shape. Now to evaluate the volume, I need to multiply with h, which is the height, which is the perpendicular height here actually. And this is done using the dot product, and then I am there. Okay. So here, if volume, it's the absolute value of this one. So you need to just, if it's negative, of course it doesn't. I'm sorry, here. Okay, well, you see it now clearly. So here maybe it's the absolute value of that one, just to be on the safe side if you get a negative number. And further, this one here, it gives me an indication about the linear dependency or independency of the 3 vectors. So here you see down the last two lines. If it happens that this determinant or equivalently the triple product is equal to 0, that means the three vectors listed there are linear dependent. If it's not equal to 0, then they are linear independent. So with this, you can in one shot answer two questions. So it's up to you how to evaluate it, either using this determinant, evaluating this determinant, or of course, you can also what you can do here, you can evaluate this P cross C because you will need it here, and then find out A dot the outcome here. It will lead to the same value. So
Yeah. For 7, I've got I is -5, J is -40, and K is -65.
B cross C.
B cross C, I ended up with 18.
This is the final answer. So the triple.
Yeah, for the triple.
Number 7.
Yeah, but for B cross C, I got 18 I, J is 11, and K is -14.
Oh, hold on. Something is. So number 7, ultimately. No, it's a bit different. It's a bit different what I got there. You have to be careful with the signs. Actually, here there are plenty of negative signs.
Yeah.
So first of all, let's start with B cross C. What did you get?
I got I is 18, J is 11.
Hold on. Why is I 18? Because you have here 28.
Yeah, -10.
No, you have this is what I was always telling you guys. You have a minus from the 2, right? And you have a minus from the formula. So you end up of having plus, right? You add them up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So it's sometimes confusing, but go one step further and put them within parentheses. It's
That becomes 38.
38. Now the middle one is, what did you get?
Middle one, I got
11.
Yeah.
11, fine. And
K, I got -14.
-14. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Okay, so now you
Yeah, I know where I messed up.
you just build the cross product with A.
30 is there.
So are you okay with the
Sir, I have a question.
It's a good exercise, this one, right?
Come on, really. Okay, so I now have a different answer. The answer I've got is pretty crazy, so I've
Yeah.
got I is minus 61.
61?
Yeah, I probably don't need to that.
How did you get it 61?
Because when I input the result from
Yeah, you add it there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it seems that there is always a negative sign that is confusing there. So you have 2 times 14, negative 14.
Yeah.
So you have negative 28, right?
Yeah.
Then you have negative 33. So it's positive.
Is there 2 negatives?
Yeah, you have a negative from the formula itself. Yeah? See, evaluating, you still have it here. This you have a negative from the formula. This one, you see it? This negative from the formula. You multiply it with the negative there, negative 11, so you get positive 33. So you end up of having 5 as in the I component, right?
Yes.
So you are subtracting what was it? 33 and 28, right? Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about J?
J, I have here 100.
Yes.
100 plus, yeah?
Yeah.
And K?
I had 87. Minus 87.
Minus 87. No, hold on. You have you cross multiply negative 1 with 11, you get plus 22, right?
Negative 1 cross 11. I got
Negative 11.
I got negative 11.
Yeah, so it's positive 22, right? Minus. See it, I should show you. So this is what you get.
Okay, so I've got the negative 1, 2.
You see, you just cross multiply negative 1 and 11, you get positive 22. You subtract it from 38 times 2, which is negative 76. You got it? Here, this one.
Yeah.
What did you get? This one here, this one. So we said you evaluate this using this diagonal minus the outcome of that diagonal. So you are just positive 22, yeah? No, hold on. Minus 11. Is it minus 1 or minus 2, this one?
Minus 1.
Hold on. What was the original one there? Was it 2 or 1 in the formula? Where is the
For-
so A yeah, you are right. You got plus 11, right?
Yeah.
So you got 56, right?
Um, Positive 11.
You got 65.
Yeah, 65.
60,
Positive 11 minus,
76.
yeah, 76.
76, correct. Okay. Yeah. So here, the final answer here, you 5i plus 100j minus 65. A, B, and C are linear dependent when the volume exactly.
One other thing, okay, again, it's probably the double negatives which is messing me up, but on the for J when we got 100, the step before, could I have a look at that sheet that you've got? Because I know I've got -1 multiplied by -14, which is giving me positive 14.
So you got positive 14 minus 114.
Yeah, so that would be negative.
Sorry, you can see it here.
So that would be would it be negative 100?
It's yeah, but you have a negative from outside. You see this negative here?
Yeah. Yes.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, because the top IJK, I missed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I really need that.
So it's very simple. So just bear in mind that it's alternating positive, negative. Okay, so yeah, you are right. You are right. The triple product actually, if it's zero, that means that the two of the lines will be parallel. So I'm just elaborating on what student online is writing. So whenever we are going to evaluate this area here or this volume, geometrically it means that the volume is zero because lines will be parallel. That's true. But to evaluate this, as I told you, you have a couple of methods. So this is one of them here. That's why I just advised you to practice how to evaluate the determinants, because evaluating the determinant here, you see it will give you, it will solve many problems. It will give you the volume of this shape. It will give you an indication whether the vectors are dependent or independent. Later we'll need it for solving linear equations. So evaluating the determinants is very essential here.
And so that formula, so the volume equals A vector multiplied B cross
the
C.
triple product formula.
That gives me
that gives you the volume, right?
Yes.
But you need to take the absolute value because it could be negative. Actually, in this example, anyone evaluated this determinant? Guys, online, did you evaluate this determinant here? Where is it? This one here. Anyone evaluated it? Because if you evaluate it, it will answer the two questions actually. So you see, we evaluated B cross C, and then if you apply the dot product there, you will be getting also the same, yeah? Yeah, you got it? If you don't want to go for the determinant,
I'm going to try that.
yeah. But then the dot product, please, where you add up the components, yeah?
Okay.
What did you get?
Not the right answer, I don't think. I think I made a mistake. I think I got 2.
2.
Yeah, I really don't think I took the correct values for the product of B cross C. I just need to make sure I took the right answers over. No, I didn't.
Just hold on, I can't show you this. So where is it? So here, if you just want, so B cross C, we got ultimately here 38I
Yeah,
minus 11J minus 14K. So if you just want to go for the dot product with A, you get here minus 38, right? What was A?
I got minus 102 as the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the correct answer. Actually, if you evaluate the determinant, you get the same, right? You get the same. Let me just see this one here. Print. Can I print it in color here? So, scan. And colors. Okay, let's see. So since if you got it in negative, then the volume will be the absolute value. Just turn it into the
So just 102 units.
the unit Q. Volume.
There's so many mistakes in this. I made a lot of mistakes.
The negative.
Yeah, double negatives really mess with my head. Like whenever I get like -22, minus 80, I'm just like, oh,
It's the same here.
fuck. I just try that calculator, figure it out.
One negative mistake and so all the
Yeah.
Sir, could you please explain the scalar projection?
Yeah, nice. Which course are you on?
Building.
Sorry?
Building.
Sorry?
What else?
What course are you on?
Building.
Building, nice.
And you?
Energy systems,
Where are you from?
England.
Yeah,
Yeah, what about yourself?
usually.
Nice. I always wanted to go to Egypt.
Yes, really beautiful place, but very crowded. It's really cute. Yeah.
I can imagine.
So you're evaluating the determinant?
Is looking at question 6, and I know that the answer, I know that before you left, we managed to get 102
Yeah.
units squared. But the formula where it says the volume equals, is that asking for the absolute value, those two lines, or is that saying the magnitude of vector A dot?
You mean the determinant there?
Yeah, for question 6, where it says equals 102 units squared. Is that asking for the
Absolute value.
that is the absolute value?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You mean this one here?
Yeah.
This is the absolute, because it couldn't be negative, right? It's a
Yeah.
magnitude, so it
that's what
couldn't be negative. Yeah? The first page here. I can give you actually a copy if you like. This answer. So here we got 9, 16, 24. Here 16, 21, 16, 01, 98. But actually, since you are not. So this is the printout of the answers. So it should be actually color, but you see the answers a little bit lighter. I will be uploading this to earlier also. So compare the first question, maybe we didn't talk too much about it. I just showed you the method. It's going to shut down this. No, it's 102. It's 102. So the guy who's writing negative 102, it was correct. Yeah, it's not 58. It's not negative 58. You find the solution. I will be uploading this to iLearn. I hope that I will. Definitely this one I will do today, but the others need to edit them still. But I will be uploading key solutions. Scalar projection exercise 3. Okay, the scalar projection is, this is the formula. I hope you can, this is the formula here, you see? The guy who is asking the scalar projection. So projection of a vector A onto B, that means the portion of the vector A on direction B. There are two formulas, one for the projection as a vector, then you need to multiply by B here and square this down here. But if you only want the scalar, then you take, of course, the scalar of both sides. So the square here will cancel 1, and here you end up of having A dot B over the magnitude of this one here. So this one you get, I don't know what this is. Fraction. I got here 2.8 something, yeah. Okay, is it clear? Are full?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear you, but you can write. Speakers. Yes, okay, great. So it's 10 minutes. Okay, the rest is clear. Now I will be uploading the answers and you compare your answers. Okay, when you get negative 102 as the value, of course, this is the value of the triple product. And this, out of this, you conclude that number 8, the final part of the question, that they are linearly independent because this is not equal to 0. But to evaluate the value, we need to take the absolute value of this. So the volume will be question number 6, part 6, 102 unit cube. Okay. Yes, yes. Uh, yes, we were going to have 2 classes after this for the students who didn't attend yesterday, actually. So if you attended yesterday, you don't need to continue because one group, we split it into 2 groups for the tutorial. So from 9:45 on, we will be having 2 classes for today's group, which is basically online. Okay, students online, the answers are already online. Compare your answers and let me know if you need any assistance. You can't hear me. What's wrong?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. You can hear me. Great. Okay, so I was saying that students who attended yesterday's class, they don't need to attend the next sessions. However, those who are scheduled for today online, we have 2 sessions more. And the answer sheet for this particular group here for this worksheet is already uploaded. Just compare your answers and let me know whether you need still more assistance. Okay, I think we can leave it there if you don't have any questions. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
But Professor, how's it gonna work next week? Because I know that there's this holiday. So-
Yeah. Next week they have on Wednesday a holiday, so I'm going to switch with Mr. Wolfgang.
Yeah,
So I'm going to do it on Thursday the 2nd. So we will be having, instead of informatic, we'll be having on-site
okay, that's good.
the math class, and the week after
Yes,
you have informatics. I think there will be an announcement sent by Miss Verena. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I know that there's also a careers day, apparently.
yeah.
Chemistry professor was telling us. If
Yeah.
We don't have chemistry now for 2 weeks. Would that be the same for the following week?
No, because the careers day is also a Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Wednesday. So for the career day, you will be having the makeup with Mr. Wolfgang. So there will be no math that week.
okay,
So we just thought that we don't lose too much of the material, so we can just at least rescue 1 session of the 2.
yeah. That's good. I think I also need to get used to when it comes to that.
Negative.
Negative, that's always been an issue, but then also, for instance, like on question 1, the Scala product. I know that that's the dot product now, but when I initially look at that, to me, that would then be A times A multiply B, because I know that sometimes you put the dot in between, let's say 1 and 3, and then that dot means to multiply. Do you know how it?
Yeah, but this is scalar. If you have
Yeah.
2 products. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now, this is always, I give in the lecture, I give the different names, but scalar product is dot product, vector product is cross product.
Yeah,
So in different literature, they
think-
use it.
I think that's how I initially got the wrong answer, but I get in the area of the parallelogram.
Yeah.
Because then I was thinking, oh, do I multiply with it, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I got your point. But this is not scalar. This is vector. So you
Yeah.
need to multiply it out. Okay. So great, good that you are experiencing, that you are trying, so to avoid any misunderstandings and then work on yourself to be prepared for the final. Okay?
That's why I come to both tutorials.
Yeah, no problem. No, if you need more, I'm happy to assist you. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, solutions of question of worksheet 1 and 2 are on the way, so I will be finalizing them by the end of this week. Thank you. Goodbye.